There's this fact about lights that I'm kind of obsessed with. A study found that in nearly half of the homes they measured, their evening lights were bright enough to suppress melatonin by 50%. For many of us, our evening lights are too bright, and that negatively impacts our sleep, resulting in more wakefulness at bedtime. And when I say that I am obsessed with this, I talk about it a lot.
Your ceiling lights are probably worse for your sleep than watching The Office on your phone.
This research is one of the types of studies I came across as part of my PhD research. I started my PhD in 2020 when, after I made a YouTube original show on sleep, many of you commented that it was so hard to put healthy sleep recommendations into practice. And I was like, why is that? I looked for answers to your comments and I couldn't find any that were really satisfying, so I spent 5 years researching this. Did I take this too far? No. Is this the deepest rabbit hole I have ever tumbled down? Yes. Inside this rabbit hole, I have become one of the leading experts on bedtime procrastination that exists in the world? Me. And throughout the course of my research, I learned so much about habits and behavior change and sleep hygiene and insomnia and problematic screen time. And I narrowed in on this thing that I called the pre-sleep period, which might not seem quite as exciting as the Jurassic period or Elizabethan period, but I'd argue it's pretty important because you live it every day and tend to make some pretty weird decisions at that time. And now, I've finished my PhD. It is a fact that I'm phrasing as a question because it doesn't quite feel real just yet. But you can officially call me Dr. Vanessa. Vanessa Hill, PhD. And now we're at this point. A big question a lot of people are asking me is, what now? According to the internet, it's time that I should open a bakery, which would track because I do love bread. In fact, in an interview with the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, when they asked me what I miss most as an Aussie living in America, I did say bread. Sourdough bread. But I'm not a morning person, I never really have been, and opening a bakery, it really seems like a lot of effort. So jokes aside, there are 3 things that I plan to do. The first is I would really like to keep doing research. And if you have any funding for this, please email me. The second thing is I am excited and interested at the potential of health tech for behavior change. I have always been a bit of a gadget girly as well, and I'm advising some companies in this space, which is super interesting for me. And the third thing, it brings me back to you because I would really like to start making YouTube videos again. I was pretty burnt out from YouTube when I started my PhD, but now 5 years later, I've learned so many cool things. I've become much more of a critical thinker myself, and I want to share all of this with you. Honestly, I'm just not really sure where to start, and I would love your help. Because I'm now a researcher, I made a survey. So if you would like a say in what you see on this channel in the future, if you'd like to tell me what else you're watching, what you're into, how you're feeling today, please fill it out. Surely the link on screen is not useful, but it'll be in the description as well. The survey is only 15 questions, and if it's more than 15 questions, it's because I added a few after I filmed this, but it should really only take you 5 minutes of your time, maybe 4 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Let's see who can fill it out the quickest, but still with good valid responses, just speedy. You could even pause this video for 2.5 minutes, do the survey, and then come back. If you are still here, I just wanted to thank you for your support. I feel very lucky to be self-employed during this weird time in science funding, and very fortunate and privileged to be able to come back to YouTube after taking a few years kind of away and of intermittent uploads, and also after having a baby. We haven't even spoken about the baby. Where's the baby? So if you take away 2 things from watching this video, the first is I'm really grateful for your attention. The second is that you should really buy a lamp. Use it at night. Dim it. Low light, sleep tight.